Okay.
All right, coaches. We are here with Farin, and she is going to tell you about how she went from coach to diamond from June to November this year, and she's going to tell you about the super expensive training she had to go through, the 20 steps that she takes every single day, and about the 5 or 6 hours of work that she puts into it. So, Farin, all the above statements I said were true or false?
Completely 100% false.
Ooh. So close. It was true though that you got from coach to diamond, right?
Oh yeah, that was true. I did get from coach to diamond
Okay.
from June till now. Yes.
Okay. So can you tell us a little bit about your journey and kind of what you had to overcome to get to where you are right now?
Sure. Just a little background real quick. I signed up to be a Beachbody coach in March of this year, so March of 2014. I didn't take off with it right away. I just sold challenge packs to, mom and dad and a few best friends, people who I was comfortable talking to. And then Ted Duncan messaged me one day, just out of the blue. I didn't know who Ted Duncan was, so it was kind of random. And I kind of took it as a sign that I needed to join the Accelerated Diamond One group because that's what he was talking to me about. I didn't even do Coach Basic, forming, or really the business itself. So I was a little nervous, but I jumped in and decided to join the group. And the interesting thing is during my 81 training, I got kicked out of posting in groups. So I couldn't post in my 81 group and I couldn't post in my challenge groups. And I think for most people at that time, it would have been easy just to say, oh, well, I'll catch the next group when I can start posting again. But what I did instead was message Jim every day with my assignments and let him know that I had completed them. And I messaged my challenge group participants every day, or I emailed them every day to check in with them. So that created a lot more work for me, but it was worth it because I did go, oh, my kids are locked upstairs, so it's okay.
Nice.
So I did, during that training, what I did was follow the DMO that you had set for us, and that took me an hour to do. And I would get up either first thing in the morning at 6 a.m. before the kids are up, making bunny ears behind me, like, they did to you.
Yeah.
Or I would wait until I put them to bed at night, and I would do my DMO after I put them to bed, and I would follow up with all of my customers, and I would use the script that you gave to us. And more importantly to me, what 81 did for me was gave me the confidence to talk to people and overcome my fear of talking to them about Beachbody and what I was doing. So yes, I did advance from coach to emerald during 81 and signed a bunch of coaches, but I gained confidence in my.
Okay. We're gonna still go because I caught the last part of that. But yeah, everybody, please bear with us because either myself or you has a crazy internet connection.
It's me. All me.
Yeah. Yes. All right. Because I had the Comcast guy show up last time I had this happen. All right. So, can you give me some insight on your thoughts on just participating versus just showing up, marking done, and just kind of that type of participation versus what you did?
Yes. I think if I had just shown up every day, it would have been easy to just show up, watch the video, look at the assignment, and say, oh, I did this, and maybe send a follow-up to one person. But what I did was every day I read the posts, I watched the videos, and I did the assignment, and I would follow up with people, inform them, and really put the time in no matter what happened in my day, whether, sick kids happened, family emergencies arose, getting kicked off of Facebook from posting arose, I still dedicated that hour 100% to my 81 training. And that, I think, showed the people who I was recruiting that I really genuinely cared about them. And it wasn't just a quick, hey, how's it going? I mean, I really formed them and talked to them and followed the script that you gave us. And without that, I know I would not have been as successful.
Okay, so then essentially, if I'm hearing you correctly, you went from coach status in June, then you took Accelerated Diamond 1, and then you took Accelerated Diamond Legacy, and now you're a Diamond coach. So that's June, July, August, September, October. All right, so 6 months. I'm not good at math. I teach English. All right, so 6 months you went from coach to Diamond, and that's phenomenal because you're reaching into the top parts of the company. And it was a simplistic setup, though, right? You just took the first course, then you took the second course.
Yes, it was very simple. You know, like you said, it wasn't, I had 20 steps to do every day. I got up and I followed up with my coaches. I sent out invites to new prospects. I followed up with them, and I did some posts on Facebook. That was it. That's all I did. It took that hour of dedication each day, and that was it. So it was a very simple process that I think anybody with a busy life can do. I mean, I am a stay-home mom, but I also have started my own fitness business, and I teach fitness classes during the day, and I'm busy too. So I understand how hard that can be, but if you just get up like 30 minutes earlier or go to bed 30 minutes for you, just as it worked for me.
Okay. But let's be honest here. You said stay-at-home mom. I've been a stay-at-home dad during the summer. That's a busy job. Let's not kid around. It's a busy job.
There's no time off during the day.
Yeah, exactly. It could be a busy job for sure. All right. So do you have any words of advice for someone who could be considering Accelerated Diamond 1, or someone who has gone through it, been removed because not keeping up or whatever the reason is? Is there any kind of advice you'd have for them?
Well, I answered the question correctly. My advice to everybody who's considering an ADU course or who has taken it and needs to retake it is do it. Just get in there, show up every day, and don't give up. Trust me, during my AD Legacy course, I had several family emergencies arise. My husband had unexpected surgery, and I had to, you know, log on the internet at night to do my trainings while he was in the hospital. And I had, you know, sick kids, and I was starting up my business. And I just told myself that I deserved to get through these trainings, and I deserved to advance my business. So when you think of it like that, as you deserve this, then that's going to help you get through those tough days, because we all deserve to keep fighting for this goal that we have in the Beachbody business of helping people get healthy and working from home and, you know, just starting your own business and whatever you want to make of it. So never give up on the dream that you have for yourself as a Beachbody coach, because it's worth all the time that you put into it, which, like we said, is an hour a day. Okay. So that's my biggest advice.
All right. Well, I just want to say thank you. Honestly, totally an honor for me to have you in the class and just to see your rise. And seriously, at some point in time, you need to get me an autograph. All right. It doesn't have to be an autograph picture. I don't need to be that fancy with it, but some sort of autograph. Okay. If you're listening to this call or watching this video, message her to get an autograph as well before she hits 25-star diamond and she starts charging for it. So thank you very much.
Thanks for that idea. Yeah.
What's that?
Thanks for the idea to start charging.
There you go. All right. Sounds great. Well, again, I definitely appreciate you being in the group, and thank you very much for your words of wisdom for people, and definitely look forward to seeing you in some of the trainings in the future. So thank you very much. I do sincerely appreciate it.